What's going on, my Flappy family? It's your boy Izzy. Welcome if you're new. Hey man, the weekend was crazy, man. So much happened over the weekend, but we got to start with this, man. And I know we had that 1v1 tournament coming on, I think at 1 today, so I'll be live for that. But with all the great stuff that happened over the weekend, you had some nonsense going on too, man. So we're about to get into it, but before we do that, y'all make sure you hit the thumbs up for your boy if you like the content. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 18.1, so if you can help me out with that, I highly appreciate it. And don't forget to get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about this. Let's get it. All right, so basically, man, this commentator was talking about Paige Bueckers. And of course, man, you know, some people just can't help but to bring Caitlin Clark up when they're trying to put Paige Bueckers on this pedestal, I guess, man. Let's go ahead and hear what she had to say.
That's what I've always loved about her game is she doesn't force anything. She's not going to go out there and take 40 shots. She isn't that kind of player. And I know we've talked about the Caitlin Clarks, you know, of the day, now Caitlin Clark in the WNBA. They're different kinds of players, and there's just really no comparing them, because Paige Bueckers, she's just an all-around versatile player. She's going to get people the ball. She's going to look for her shot like that, and she's going to let the game really come to her. You never see her out there taking 40 or 50 shots. It's just not her game.
Now, even the guy commentator had to move on with what she said, man. It's like, all right, she's already in double figures. I mean, like, why would you even say that? See, like, she brought up the 40 shots, right? She brought up the 40 shots. Sometimes people just be talking to over-exaggerate. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. You know, she's not the type of player to take 40 shots. Cool. But then you throw Caitlin Clark in there, like she takes 40 shots. like, what are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? And then talking about she has an all-around game. She shares the ball. Do you not know what Caitlin averaged in college and what she averaged? What she averaged last year in the W? Like, what are you talking about? So you telling me Paige Bueckers is more of a facilitator than Caitlin Clark? Is that what you're saying right now? Like, man, this lady sound asinine, fam. What are you talking about? Caitlin Clark averaged 8 assists in college, man. As a career, 8 assists. Paige averaged like 4 assists. Like, what are we talking about, man? In all her seasons, man, her highest field goal attempt was 22 in her senior year, right? She's averaging 18, 19, 18, 22. Even for threes, like, look at the three-point attempts. 9, 8, 9, 13. It was a narrative that she was taking 23-point attempts a game. Like, what is up with this narrative, man? Like, I'm fine with y'all talking about Caitlin Clark. If you want to bring her up, bring her up. But in the same sentence, she doesn't want to compare. She says there's no reason to compare, but then continues to compare Caitlin Clark to Paige. And I'm like, if you're going to bring her up, cool, but just don't lie on her name, man. That's all I was saying about Cheryl Swoops. That's all I was saying about Lexi Brown. Like, if you're going to bring her up, don't lie about it. Don't lie about it, man. Just tell the truth. Tell the truth. That's all I was saying. She led an assist 2 years, not 3. This is actually the first time I listened to it. I think it's a reach. I don't think the announcer at all said CC takes 40 shots a game. Fam, you don't bring up an example and then bring somebody's name into it if you don't feel like that example fit the narrative of that person. So that's why people are saying, like, hey, you're trying to say she takes 40 shots when she really doesn't. So that's the only thing there. If you don't feel like she takes 40 shots, I would say leave her name out of it. She was just referring to her being a special player going into the W. I think this is a big nothing burger. Nah, man, that's not a nothing burger. That's not a nothing burger, man. It's no reason to bring Caitlin into such a accusation. You know what I'm saying? Like, just leave it with it. Just leave her name out of it. Just say she don't take 40 shots. It would have been fine. I'm fine with that. But you threw Caitlin's name into it. So, of course, people are going to come and fact check you on it. Dumbest as I've ever heard. Clark is light years ahead of Bueckers. and always has been since day one in college. It was obvious. Clark is in her offense all on her own. Any team she's on is immediately a contender due, I guess, to her scoring and passing ability. Also hits the boards better. Look, man, Caitlin is a better player, man. I don't care what anybody say. Caitlin is better than Paige Bueckers, bro. And I'm not even with comparing them. I say all the time, Paige has her own game. Caitlin has her own game. But if you're going to compare, Caitlin is the better player, man. It just is what it is, man. Welcome to the Hatelins. They are insane. I wonder if this announcer knew her career was over when she doubled down on the incorrect 40 shots. Nonsense, or when she took it an embarrassing step further and said 50 shots on live television. This is simply unacceptable. It's unacceptable, man. You got to be careful what you're saying. I mean, she sounds crazy. I look at her college stats. The most shots she attempted was 31 in the 2022-23 season. She's had a few high 20s, but she averaged 20.1 shots game her entire college career. CC living rent-free in this woman's head. I mean, it just doesn't make sense, man. Some of that hate just come off easy for some of these commentators. I'm like, why are you hating? What's the hate for, man? She is moving women's basketball forward. She is taking it up another notch, man. I thought we were going to be able to leave this behind in 2024. Apparently, it's coming to 2025, man. It's crazy. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the announcer. Do y'all think she deserved people coming at her? Or y'all think, hey, man, she wasn't really saying Caitlin Clark was taking 40 shots a game? Let me know in the comment section. I love y'all. Y'all keep it smooth.